Welcome back, Swag Team. It's your boy, the Swagologist, back again with another movie review, and today we're doing The Best of Enemies. Now, I went to go see this, and Taraji P. Henson was great in the movie as Ann Atwater. Now, this movie is about Ann Atwater and C.P. Ellis. Ann Atwater is a black power civil rights activist type person, whereas C.P. Ellis is the leader of the Ku Klux Klan. And very anti-black power, but the movie doesn't portray him necessarily as evil or like very, very villainous necessarily. It just portrays him as on the opposite side, the opposite spectrum. I mean, of course, he said some things that will stir you up a little bit, of course, because I mean, it is, racism in throughout the film. But Sam Rockwell did a great job as C.P. Ellis in this film. The movie was directed pretty well. I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's great, but it is really good and definitely worth seeing for anyone that wants to go see it. Like I said, Taraji P. Henson as Ann Atwater was perfect. She did a really good job, and you felt her emotion throughout the film, and she drove it home with her performance, as well as C.P. Ellis. Sam Rockwell, he did a really good job with his character, and they showed they showed the reason the way he is, and it showed his human side, not just all evil and stuff. They didn't make him to seem like an evil person, and make Ann Atwater seem like the greatest person in the world. Where, I mean, she didn't do anything of crazy note. It was done very well and developed very well throughout the film, their dynamic. And you believe towards the end when they, become friends, because that's what this whole movie is based on, a true story, and based on them becoming friends, a Ku Klux Klan member, leader, and a civil rights activist, a black power activist, coming together as friends and learning from each other to make the world better. And then you come out of this film feeling hope and, hope for the world and your, own beliefs. You know what I'm saying? You grow as a person, I feel, if you see this movie, you grow a little bit more, and you get a little bit better understanding of the other side, even though you may not agree. And there was some of that throughout the film that you understand. And then I like at the end, of the film, how everything wraps up, and the things they show during the credits. So I don't want to ruin anything per se, but I think this movie was done very well and directed well. And I love based on a true story films. All of those really intrigue me and everything, but this one is really good. It makes me want to see Hidden Figures, because I meant to see that. So sorry, I would do the comparison of the two, but once I see Hidden Figures, and I'll probably do it for my Thursday, my Throwback Thursday movie reviews that I'm going to start doing. And the first movie I'm going to choose actually to do is a movie that somebody suggested, was where we are in the shadows. The way we act in the shadows. My mind is wandering right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about if y'all seen my my trailer reaction to that TV show coming on. What We Do in the Shadows. There it goes. It was gonna come to me. Sorry guys, at first, but anyways, yeah. The Best of Enemies is done well. I'll probably do that Hidden Figures one for that, and then I'll compare the two so y'all can get a better compare and contrast. But I still think it's definitely worth seeing. My Swag-U grade for The Best of Enemies would be a solid B++. It's not great like ground shaking, but it is really good film, done very well, acted out very well. So I would give it a B++. And like I said, the performances were good. It's just not, this is not going to be an Oscar movie, but it is definitely worth seeing, especially if you love some Taraji P. Henson and Sam Rockwell, because their interplay and banter throughout the film was done very well, and I really enjoyed seeing them on screen. Let me know if you've seen The Best of Enemies in the comment section below. Let me know if you're excited to see it now that I've given you my short review on it. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I love based on true story films, and this one is one of those good ones, so make sure you go check it out. Also, if you're new here and you're trying to join the swag team, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit it right here when it pops up on the side. Also, if you want to be the first of the swag team to see a video when it pops up on YouTube on your notification bar, whether it's on a tablet, phone, computer, whatever, make sure you hit that notification bell. It'll pop up right when you subscribe. Also, we have a Facebook, a Twitter, and an IG. The Facebook is the same as the channel, the Swagologist, but also you can hit me up on Twitter or on IG at SwagologistD. That is at SwagologistD. And you can hit me up on Twitter or on the gram. We can talk all things Swag U, all things Swagologist, all things the best of enemies. I really enjoyed this film, like I said. And I think it's definitely worth seeing for anybody of any age. Honestly, I had in my theater, it was packed actually, and it was from like 14 all the way up to 60 up in there watching that film. So it's definitely something worth seeing, definitely something worth checking out. So make sure you give it a look, and to the next video, I love y'all. I'll holla.